Hey everybody, this video today I want to talk about particularly the 49ers. The 49ers are my team. I love the NFL period. All, all, I don't follow all teams, but I try to. And like you, I'm always looking for new sources to find my information about whatever team it is that you follow. I, again, am a 49ers fan. And what we're going to do today is discuss that because um, I want to talk to you guys about the beat writers. Now, obviously, every NFL team has their own beat writers. The 49ers are no different, but there is a unique dynamic that I've found over particularly the last few years. I want to discuss a couple guys in particular. One is the young Grant Cohn. Um, Now, he's made jokes himself about nepotism because his father was the great writer and covered the 49ers all the way back to when Joe Montana was there. And he has these wonderful stories, and he still visits his son, and they do like a mutual podcast, I think weekly. Um, and they discuss the old days a lot. And it's really fun to hear how much access he had to Joe Montana and all the greats that were on that team back in the 80s and the 90s. And I love that dynamic. I love that show in particular. But like I was saying, he tends to make jokes about nepotism, and I'm not sure about that. I think that Grant, the younger of the two, the son, is actually a pretty good writer. But one thing I will tell you is that I honestly feel like he is a huge 49ers fan, was raised that way, but he knows that discussing the 49ers in a way that is um, not particularly helpful or even true. His the conversations that he has, the videos, the clickbait videos that he puts up, trying to get people riled up, and then his instant reactions are pretty damning sometimes. And it's not in the same way that like a Matt Miyoko would do, who I consider a true professional. I mean, that guy is amazing, um, and I feel like he is very fair. I feel like young Grant Cohn is looking for trouble, looking for those clicks, looking for ways to get people upset. And I'm not saying that even that's bad. I mean, if that's the kind of journalism you want to do, where you're just trying to get people fired up, I think I mean, you have every right to do whatever it is you want. But I am curious what you think as fans of the 49ers. I know that he does have some support, but I also know that I feel like some of the support that he gets is because of his ability to gel with fans that are upset about something. One of the things was Trey Lance, for example. That was a hot button topic with us 49ers fans for a very long time. And I felt like there was a fracture in our fan base because there were people that really, really wanted to see that young man become a superstar in on our team. And then there were others that felt like, look, we've heard enough, we've seen enough. This guy is not what we thought he was going to be. And thankfully, and I am of, the second school there, I honestly feel like, he had his run, he had his try, he had some bad luck, but I mean, that is the NFL. And we don't really owe him anything except for the money and the chance, and that's what he got multiple times. We all know that what we saw, there was never any like magic there. I mean, think about when Brock Purdy comes on. I don't want to hear that he's just a rookie. I don't want to hear that anymore because Brock Purdy came onto the scene and he killed it instantly. He made a difference. He made a difference. For whatever reason, he just did, and he hasn't looked back. And that is what's, I think, the difference between Lance and Purdy. I digress. The point is that for whatever reason, Grant had made it very clear that he really rooted for Trey Lance and was very upset with the 49ers that he wronged him in his opinion. And I felt like that was, I mean, you can listen to his programs, you can listen to his videos, and it feels like disdain for the current coaching staff, the entire regime. It's not hateful, but it's very, very dark and it's not professional in my opinion. Um, that being said, I've seen videos that he does that are wonderful, and I do think he has it in him to be a great reporter. I really do. I think he does great things, but man, he can be something else at sometimes. So I'm gonna put videos out. Obviously, we're in the off season, and these are things that I think about because I watch these guys every day, and I want your opinion on that. Is he, is he a big baby? Is he a nappy baby? And he's doing this because, that's the way his father taught him to. Although I used to read his father's column also, and I never felt that way. I never felt like his father was writing columns to stir the pot. And I really do feel like Grant can be kind of a muckraker, stirring up stuff where there isn't stuff to stir. And so, yeah, I'm just curious what you think on that. I'm going to be putting up videos quite a bit from now on, short videos, and I hope that you guys will like the content. I'm going to try and, obviously, we're going to discuss everything that's going on when there's something cool going on, but I also want to talk about some of these little things because right now there's not a lot for us to latch onto, and I'm just curious if anybody feels the same way I do. So thank you very much. Please make sure you subscribe, and I'm going to be putting out more and more content, more and more videos. So, and if you guys ever have any comments about things you'd like to discuss, please hit me up. All the best. Take care.